Oh, look at that. I got my first eastern glass lizard of the year. And I actually flipped it under a piece of tin that I put out at the spot 2 years ago. And it's pretty big. He freaked out a bit, and while I was holding him, not by his tail, he decided to break off part of his tail. And you can see the blood from that breakage actually got on my shirt. So this is the first time I've had a glass lizard break off part of its tail, even though I've never grabbed it there. So I guess they still do that even if they aren't being touched in that spot. It hasn't moved since it broke that off, so I guess it realized that wasn't a good idea. Luckily it'll grow back eventually, but beautiful lizard, really long. It's too bad it's missing a bunch of the tail. I wish I could have shown off the entire body, but we decided to be kind of stupid and break it off for no reason. I'll get some photos of this guy and I'll put him back underneath the tin. But if you look right there, there's his butt, so he still has a ton of tail he can break off in case an actual predator tries to eat you. Alright, here's one last look at the glass lizard. It's a shame it lost the tail because it would be pretty big, but it gives me a chance to show you what the inside of that breakage looks like. There's a bit of sand in there, but it's very weird looking and not gross enough that I should be able to show it no problem, but we'll get this guy out of here. Very chill now after losing the tail. Let's put you back under your tin, buddy. Sorry about that. Well, here's the tail of that glass lizard. It does look like it broke off nearly 6 inches, so yeah, that's a pretty big lizard. Over 2 feet long. Kind of a bummer. It did not need to break this off, but oh well. Well, under another piece of tin, we got our first black racer of the year. This was the first species of snake I got in 2025, but this is like, I think, the 10th or so species of snake I found in 2026. It took a long time, all the way till late February, to actually get a racer, which is kind of crazy because it's like the most common species of snake I usually see. He's pooped all over himself and tried to bite my glove. Here, he's gonna go do it again. Yeah, I know. I'll put you back under your tin, buddy, but I'm happy to see you, even if you're not happy to see me. Alright, here's one more look at the guy. Finally got you to calm down after he bit me like 20 times. Good thing I'm wearing a glove because it doesn't hurt. I'm sure if I didn't have one on, though, he'd probably break skin. But yeah, late February, our first black racer of the year. Never thought I would say that. Hey, there's our first road crew snake of the day. And the first daytime cruise of the year. Unsurprisingly, a little ribbon snake. Get him out of here and keep going. Hey, little buddy. Well, I was hiking this trail near the road, and there's a pretty sizable Florida green water snake just sitting right there. I'm gonna go get my glove and try to grab it. Alrighty, I caught it. Look at that. Humongous Florida green water snake. I think it's close to 4 feet long. This species, I believe, can reach 6 feet. They are the largest water snake species in Florida. I didn't see a whole lot of these guys last year, but man, that is really cool. At least it's calmed down. Let me try to put this part of your body in front of you there, buddy. Please don't bite me. I'm wearing a glove because, as I've probably said on the channel before, this species has a very strong bite. Super cool looking. I wish they weren't bitey. I'd love to just free handle it without a glove, but I have a strong feeling it's going to give me a good bite if I do that. Just looking around right now. Super cool. Definitely the best find of the year so far. Alright, time to get you out of here. Please don't bite me. I'm really scared because I know it's going to hurt if it wants to bite me. This snake is also heavier than my camera. It probably weighs at least like 6 to 7 pounds. I wish I had a tape measure to scale it. It's so big. Hi. Don't bite me, please. I think it realizes I'm not trying to hurt it now. What an animal. It's so big next to my feet. Look at that. Oh, that is awesome. You're not going to go under my car though, buddy, so don't go that way. The snakes are not very smart, apparently. It can barely even fit in my net, it's so big. Alright, I became a man and decided to free handle it. I know that it's calm now. Nothing bad should happen, but that is a heavy, beefy, large Florida green water snake. And they definitely get bigger than that, but I think my time with it is done. I brought it exactly back to where I found it, which was right here. There you go, big guy or girl. You're free. Alrighty, first snake of the night. We got a little bandy water snake. It's bigger than the ones we got last week. Whoa, hey buddy. I just want to make sure you don't cross the road. You're already off, but the road's right there. Make sure you stay safe and we'll keep cruising. Alright, next snake of the night is a much larger banded water snake. Different color too. It looks like a cottonmouth right now, but... Alright, let's get you out of here, buddy. I might regret this, but... banded water snakes are usually pretty chill compared to greens. So, I know you want to warm up and this is what you came out here for, but I would like to escort you to the other side of the road. Now here's a little ribbon snake. He was angry a second ago because I just picked him up. We'll keep moving. Alright, well last night we got 2 banded water snakes. Tonight we got 2 ribbon snakes. Same roads too. I really don't like picking them up because they stink, but we'll get them out of here. Alright, next snake of the night's a little baby corn snake, our second one of the year. I guess this guy didn't get very old from whenever he was born last year. He's already bit me a couple times, but really colorful belly, nice pattern. And we'll get him out of here and keep cruising. Alright, first snake of the night's a banded water snake, and there's a car coming, so you gotta go, buddy. Alright, second snake of the night's another banded water snake. This population's a lot darker than the ones we usually see back home. We'll get them off the road too. Alright, next snake of the night's a green water snake. It got clipped by a car on its face. You can see a little bit of sand and I think some kind of internal bleeding right there, but I think it's fine. It was slithering on its own. It has not tried to bite me, so I don't know if it can open its mouth. Let me see what the other side of its head looks like. That looks fine. So this snake is probably going to be fine. And we'll help it get across the road and hopefully it'll live to see it another day. Follow the trail and you will find the snake. Another little bandy. We'll get him out of here and keep moving. Hey friend. This little guy I believe is Wilson's snipe, but it could be an American woodcock. I think he's trying to catch a little fish. I'm only a few feet from this bird. It doesn't seem to mind me being here.